Everybody, Horseman here. Today I'm going to be bringing to you a video about Undecember. I know I had said that I wanted to get another video out on Monday. It turned out the demo period was actually ending on Monday, so I didn't get a whole lot of gameplay, plus I had some technical issues. I don't know why, but my audio was not recording whatsoever, so it was very strange. I always seem to have audio issues. Anyway, that being said, the game has been officially released as of October 12th, so what I wanted to do was kind of follow up on one of the things that I noticed almost immediately, and that was the fact that there is a mostly negative review for this game already. Out of like 1,300 some odd reviews, over 1,000 of them are all about the cash shop. So I did want to talk about that here very briefly and look at whether or not there's any type of like pay to win aspects, or if it is purely /convenience or cosmetic, and that's what I'm going to go through right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is look at our the cosmetics, like the armor type of cosmetics, and see what it is that we have to offer here. So, you know, as you can see, we have all of these nifty outfits that we can wear. Some of these you saw in the last video that I did put out, and looks like 500, 500, 500, and that's just for the armor set itself. That's not including the helmet, which is another 300, a weapon, which is another 400. So, and let's see, anything additional. So just for my character alone, okay, I would need 400, 700, 500, 700, oh my god, I'm sorry, 400, 300, which is 700 plus 500, 1200, holy crap. Okay, so I would need 1200 for a full set of cosmetics. So let's look at this. If I wanted to, I want to go to the diamond purchase screen. Yes, I do. Alright, so if I wanted to buy just one set of armor, I would need to spend $25. This seems to be about on par with, say, Diablo Immortal, because if you tried to do any of those non-battle pass type of cosmetics, you're looking at spending about $25 for an entire set. I'd say PoE is about the same. Okay. So the prices on these things do seem a little high, but I'd probably say on par with some other games that are currently existing. So let's see what they have to offer. So the first thing, they have starter packs already, you know, $9.99. They're saying it's a 78% discount. I'm assuming it's because you can get some coupons for armor, you can get a weapon and helmet, improved magic skill rune selection chest. So that means that already off the bat you get a skill rune that is improved over the ones that are dropping already at this point in time. So already some pay to win type aspects, and you get all this for $10. Support packages. So let's see, under normal circumstances I can spend $25 to get what was it, about 1200, not even 1200. So I was a bit wrong here. So I'm sorry, I misread this. So we got 1180. So for $25, we don't even have the ability to buy a full set of armor. I'd have to spend $30 in order to get one full set of armor. For $24, I only get 530 diamonds, 650 bonus diamonds, which I don't understand what the difference is as of right now. I think that your free diamonds get spent after your paid diamonds. You also get a pentarune, which does what? Adds 5 rune slots to a skill rune to change into 5 or 6 slot by chance. Okay, so again, pay to win. And a pet ability. Extends the usage period of common pet abilities. Okay, so again, kind of more pay to win. Now, the pet abilities aren't as intrusive as some other things, like gold pickup, item pickups, etc., etc. So it's not too bad. but it is a convenience factor. Got some step-up stuff. We have to buy them in progressing order, so we first got to buy the 5, then the 10. So what all do we get? We get some lesser light elements. There's a lot of different elements, runes, essences. All of this stuff is going to fill up your bags real quick, and I think that has been one of the biggest concerns so far from people, doing reviews, is that we get all of these things that fill up your bags, and yet in order to acquire more storage space, we have everything from chaos cards, content, material storage, general storage, all these things, 500, 700, 700, 700. You're looking at spending, to get 2 of these. 2 of these here, it's 1,400. That's more than 25 bucks. So these things can really add up in terms of price. Now, what does that mean in terms of, can you play the game free? I'm sure you can. Is it going to be all that impactful if you do play the game free? Probably not. I don't think that there's going to be too much of a difference between someone who's paying versus someone who is actually, completely just paying for free. Now, the big difference between this and Diablo Immortal is that Diablo Immortal, people were paying to win, let's face it, getting those legendary gems. Now it's arguable whether or not that someone paying for a gem or paying for all of their power, is it going to impact the regular PvE player, the people who just want to free to play? No. Is it going to impact the free to play players that are trying to participate in PvP? Absolutely, 100%, and there's a massive gap. So as of right now, I have not seen anything in regards to PvP in this game, but again, I haven't really played a whole lot, and my research levels are very low at this point in time, so please take that with a grain of salt. We also have these things called Chaos Stones that we can purchase with a different type of currency called rubies. Now, I'll get into that a little bit later because I'm not even 100% sure on how much it would cost to even get a single ruby, but these types of things, matter that resonates with memory of God. Okay, cool. Use it together with a chaos card to head to Cathsor's Messenger. Not entirely sure what that means yet. I don't know if it's like a warp stone or what it is. Head to Vesper's Messenger. For all I know, these could also be bosses, but not a... Oh, I thought it said Maserati. Miracetes. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what these do. Huh. Interesting. Essences that can be bought with these rubies do actually have an impact on your player's character. Reimbues the number of linked slots by chance. So you can keep using these, much like PoE. Use currency items to craft your equipment, and that's exactly what these do. And these can be purchased. So with enough money, you could practically craft the most perfect weapon. Holy crap! There's no way I was going to get that off my tongue the first time. And that goes with all of these. So more pay for power. Some of these bundles we already talked about briefly. Kind of like what was in the recommended, except they have different currency. They have these rubies. So let's go ahead and find out how much it costs to get. So 1 ruby gets you, or 1 diamond gets you 1 ruby. So it's a 1-for-1. I'm not sure why they do that. Like, why not just make it purchasable through the diamonds? That doesn't make any sense. Is there a different way to it? No. I have no idea why they would do that. Okay. Guild name, character name changes. Okay. So yeah, it can get quite expensive, but it looks like that these are all one-time purchases. Another thing to consider is pets. We already looked at armor. Look at pets. For those of you who are pet collectors, you're looking at spending $400 per pet. I went over this during the demo period as well. So that means even these can get quite expensive. You need $1,600 to buy all of those. You're looking at spending close to $40 to get them all. That's a lot of money just for some digital pets. So again, these are things that are very disappointing, and I really wish that these types of models would just go away. I'm tired of it. I'd rather just pay for the game. I used to say, you know what, let's go ahead and pay for microtransactions. But that feeling went away when those microtransactions started going into macro transactions. These were no longer small $1, $2, $3 purchases. These are $24, $25, $40 purchases. And honestly, you know, I'd rather pay for a $60 game. And I know that these models are what makes these companies money, right? But in my opinion, if you make a good game and you have good end game content, the game will pay for itself. So it's really sad that some of these companies are making these games with the intention to more or less rob their players. Very, very, very sad. Another thing that I don't like about this game is that does not seem to be any cross progression. I already booted up the game on my mobile and played a little bit, got about the same same progression through the game, but then when I went to go start this up to make this video, I noticed that I had to start completely over. There was nothing. I had to restart a character in order to play on PC. So that to me was also one of those deciding things that made me very, very, very grumpy, because I don't want to. If I play on mobile, I don't want to have to turn around and start all of that over again on PC. So that means that I'm just going to choose one or the other as opposed to playing them both. But anyway, I just got an item. What is it? Ooh, money. A bunch of essences. Cool. All right. So I hope that this video was helpful to you. I know that it might be disappointing for some, but what I plan on doing is at least playing through this game, the story mode, just to see what it's like, report back anything that I find. You may see some additional videos. I'm also playing Torchlight Infinite, which also has a model for macro transactions and a gacha system on top of it, and again, these are things that I don't necessarily condone, but that's what it is. I enjoy Torchlight Infinite for what it is. The last closed beta was 100% free because I did not even have access to the store, and I did just fine. So I got to level, I want to say 80 something, and I had a great time playing it. So to each their own. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. That's it for this video. I'm not going to do any additional gameplay, and I'll be happy to address whatever concerns or questions that you may have in another video. So let me know. All right. Thanks for hanging around. Talk to y'all later. Horseman out.